Hello and welcome to Frank Bailey Field for today's men's lacrosse matchup between the Skidmore College Thoroughbreds and the Union College Garnet Chargers. Both these teams looking for much needed Liberty League wins today. This is a 3 versus 4 matchup. Union staying at third in the Liberty League after a big win coming against Ithaca just earlier this week, and Skidmore looking to move up from fourth with a win today over Union. Union having a pretty successful season so far, starting out 7-0, ran into some trouble against Tufts and St. Lawrence, but seemed to have recovered against Ithaca, and now we're looking to continue and build up a new winning streak, while Skidmore also a very successful season at 9-3 so far. But they've had some trouble, 2 losses of their 3 coming in Liberty League play, so they need a win today to move up in those standings. Quick face-off win coming for Pallado. Skidmore, not a very successful face-off team, only around 48% on the year, so they're already going to start out with a long pull at the face-off. Doesn't work out on the first time as we see Zach Davis come over for an easy clear for Union. They'll start up their offense. You're now getting going. That'll be Hazen Pike. He'll pass it off. Now Davis dodging to his left. He'll feed across. Big shot coming. That one will fly just high of the crossbar, and it will be chased down by Jake Mabardi. Union really needs this win for the Liberty League standings, especially haven't yet played the top 2 in the Liberty League in RPI and RIT. So have to get the wins when they need it. Now Hazen Pike going to his right hand. Can't quite find the shot. He'll pass back. Davis with a step down stings the top left corner to get the first in against the Thoroughbreds. 1-0 Union. That will be Zach Davis's 17th goal of the year so far, keeping him in third place right now on this Union team. The faceoff will be an interesting thing. It was a big decider in the Ithaca game for Union, and winning almost every faceoff gives a huge advantage to the Garnet Chargers. And it'll be another easy win for Pallado, as the ground ball will go to Patrick Riley, who's done a fantastic job on the wing this year for the Chargers. Ball now whips around behind as Union gets their offensive players onto the field. Off comes John Sula. On comes Zach Davis along with Hazen Pike. Union still sticking with the first line after a very quick first shift. It'll be Henry Quaidens with this line. We saw these lines get very jumbled to where we were at the beginning of the season after those 2 back-to-back losses, and it seemed to have worked for them in the Ithaca game, generating a lot more offense. Ball up top to Pike. Now down to the wing. Quick feed inside. Shot and a big save coming for Avery Stamps, the goalie for Skidmore. An easy 8-yard step down, but Stamps able to make the save. Ground ball will go in favor of Skidmore. That's Jablonski, the defenseman, getting it, and they will get the clear, and now a flag down against Union. A big break here for Skidmore on their first offensive possession of the day. Skidmore with the free possession after the flag. They start with the ball behind. Defending is Nick Denave. Coming around the side of the net. Quick slide deters the dodge. Play will get whistled. I didn't see for why it was whistled. Kills the free opportunity for Skidmore, but they will have a chance at man up. They are only just over 30% on man up so far this year. John Sula will head to the box. 1 minute for slashing. And another violation coming against the Skidmore team, and they give up the ball. Two huge offensive opportunities killed by violations, and now it'll be Union ball. They'll should be able to just run out this clock. We'll see if Skidmore goes for a risky double team. It doesn't look like they will. Emmett Lime carrying on the bottom of your screen. On comes the offensive unit, Hazen Pike. Or I'm sorry, that's not Pike. That will be Matt McKenzie for the second line midfielders for Union. Ready to come out of the box once the penalty expires is Justin Green. Second line midfield is now in. That is McAvoy, Green, and McKenzie. Green working with Shaw on the right side. Shaw will bring it up top. He has a short stick matchup, wants to take advantage of that. Now ball whips behind. Dodge in the middle. Feed to Shaw in the crease. Wide open, but just unable to keep control of it. Ground ball will go in favor of the Thoroughbreds. Now clear up the right side, able to spin his way around McAvoy and get over the 50-yard line. Ball behind. Thoroughbreds looking for their first real offensive opportunity after squandering two straight on the man up. We'll see what they're able to do here. Initiator coming from the top, dodges down into his right hand, now has to pass the ball behind. That's Kessler with the ball now. And move it across. That's McFadden. McFadden, the top goal scorer and point scorer for this team, trying to post up in the middle of the field but won't find anything. Dodge in the middle, finds some space, unable to get the shot off. Good job collapsing by the Union defense, puts the ball on the ground, but this ground ball gets very contested. We'll get a whistle, goes in favor of Union. And a big hit in midfield will put the ball on the ground. A quick flag coming out of the far side ref's pocket. And Union will go on the man up. They've been very successful so far this year, converting on well over 50% of attempts. It'll be a push. Going to the box is number 17, Kyle Goodwin, the first-year defenseman out of Newton, Massachusetts. Union, 2 men on the crease and 4 on the outside. Now rotating, looking for a cutter in the middle. Skip pass finds its way up top. Then Davis looking for the feed on the back pipe. Intended target was number 14, Henry Quaidance, but they're unable to connect. Will be Skidmore ball. David Koffler able to run past the Union ride and clear it on his own. Now looking to hold it for the remaining penalty time. As the penalty will release, it'll be 6-on-6 again. They haven't seen much production from the Skidmore offense yet. We'll see if they can find an opportunity here. Carrying is Caleb Lawson. Lawson going to his right hand. Has 2 players. Rips a shot. A low save coming from Donahue. He'll get it in his stick and hit a quick outlet pass. Now Union 5-on-3. Pass goes to the point man. He'll shoot it. A low skipper goes right past the net and will be traced down by Shaw. Ball up top finds its way into the stick of Green. Back to the second line middies of Lime, Green, and McKenzie. McKenzie going to his right hand. Now he'll pass around the back of the net, finds his way back up top to Green, and a really good check. Can opener coming from Marty McFadden, putting the ball on the ground. Now an extra man opportunity for the Thoroughbreds. The shot will fly wide. Kyle Goodwin put one past the net. Now Skidmore will send all their substitutes and get on their settled offense. Jimmy Gibbons going to his left hand, has some space, but will throw it behind instead. Now Union defenseman Hung in front of the cage. Skidmore looking for a feed, doesn't find it, elects to dodge. Pass up top, goes low, and will bounce all the way to the 50. Able to be saved by a Skidmore defenseman. Big hit in the middle from Patrick Riley, puts the ball briefly back on the ground, but Skidmore will get it back. Now quick dodge and multiple Union defenders there to put him on the ground, and the ground ball coming for Donahue. Now Union back on the attack. Pass in the middle looking for the shot. Rip! Patrick Riley with a big bouncer inside the left pipe puts Union up 2-0. .6:31 left in the first. Union taking advantage of the transition opportunity. Seen Patrick Riley become a little bit of an offensive threat lately. 2 assists in the last game, and now a goal coming today. Another easy face-off win for Pilato. That's his 3rd straight of the day. Doesn't look like the pull on the X is working out for the Thoroughbreds. Union again on offense. Back to the first line middies. On comes Davis along with Pike. Quainance with the ball, passes down to Shaw. Shaw with the short stick matchup, looking to take advantage. Drags him outside the box. Splits to his right, but gets a quick double team. Quainance in the middle, wide open. The shot will bounce outside of the right pipe. Dodge to the middle, feed on the back pipe, and that's Lombardi with a low skipper, goes right past the net. Chased down by Shaw in the corner. Union finding the opportunities, but struggling a little bit to put him on net so far in this game. Lombardi passes back. Shaw will take the dodge from behind with a short stick matchup. Quick slide. Pike with a step down. Pike finds the cage, but it is deflected and saved by Avery Stamps. Now Davis looking for a dodge. Goes to his left hand, now turns. Goes back wide open, and he finishes it. A great dodge by Davis, fooling his defenseman. Finds a one-on-one with the goalie and beats him. 3-0 Union, 5:03 left in the first. And that'll be 2 of 3 for Zach Davis. Back to the face-off X. We'll see if Skidmore can figure out anything. They'll keep with the pole. Pilato not too concerned, been dominating so far. Pilato wins it backwards, looking for it himself, but the pole's on his hands. A good check, puts it on the ground, but scooped up by a Union defenseman. That was Shane Lizzetti. Ball ends up back in Lizzetti's stick. He'll run it over the 50, but be pushed out of bounds. Now it should be over and back with Union, but doesn't seem like they're able to quite get possession. Now finally Skidmore are able to pick it up. We'll get a reset shot clock. Skidmore now seemingly able to handle the ball. Dodging to the middle, has his left hand open, now spins back. Has to pass it up top. That's Jimmy Gibbons. Gibbons whips it behind, now back to him. Gibbons has a short stick matchup, trying to take advantage, but some great defense by Emmett Lime, the offensive midfielder. Gibbons trying to set up a two-man game behind. Sets a pick and gets demolished, but it does work. Shot will go. A good play coming. Shot and goal from number 22, Brian Gonsalves. He's the goal leader and point leader for this Skidmore team and showing it there. Again, the first point on the day for the Thoroughbreds. 3-1 in favor of Union. Union with an interesting strategy there to just leave one man behind for the two-man, and doesn't seem like Emmett Lyon was able to pick him up fast enough coming around the corner of the goal. Now Union, another quick face-off win for Matthew Pilato. Ball in the stick of Patrick Riley. On comes the second unit. A little bit of a change-up. That'll be Matt Blassie along with Green and Matt Dussault. Green dodging to his right hand. Had a hat trick last game. We'll see what he can do now. Green will pass up top. Pass down low. Shaw wide open. Rips one, but bounces straight into the chest of Stamps. Shaw will chase back down his own rebound. Definitely regretted not being able to put away that one. Green working with the pick. Rolls back, has a lefty shot, takes it, bounces wide of the net. Dodge going baseline. Shot, goal! Number 22, Matt Blassie, putting in his first of the day. (4-1) in favor of Union. 2:18 in the first. Back to the U for another face-off. It'll be Matthew Pilato. Skidmore will finally call a timeout. Try to recuperate themselves and figure out something to stop the Union offense and get the ball on their sticks. 2:18 left. We'll be back for the final minutes of the first quarter. Pilato, another face-off win coming out of the timeout. Doesn't seem like Skidmore figured out anything they needed. Now the pass back goes down to Union's defensive end as Davis will make a good move around the 40, beat the attackman, and get past onto the offensive side of the field. Davis looking to initiate up top. Makes a small dodge to his right hand. Now it'll be with Shaw. Shaw with the short stick matchup. Gets double teamed. Pass back to Davis. He's unable to corral it. He will briefly save it but get called out of bounds. Now it will be Skidmore ball on the sideline. The refs reject the quick whistle that number 10, Cooper Haas, wanted. Now Skidmore will have to make the full clear. Ball on the far side, able to run past the Union ride and bring it to the offensive end. We'll see if Skidmore figured out anything else to work on the offensive end. Been slow so far getting going. Johns on the far side versus the short stick. Slippery turf hits the ground. Trying to get back his rebound. The ball will be in favor of Skidmore after Shane Lazzetti tipped it out of bounds. Jimmy Gibbons pulling his defenseman far outside. He'll take a heavy dodge to the right, but won't find much. Coming around the corner of the cage, has to pass back. Lawson now, trying to work. Oh, big hit on Lawson. Puts him on the ground, and a good interception coming from Donahue, but the flag will be thrown, and we'll get the second man-up opportunity for the Skidmore team. The first one was very ineffective with a turnover only a few seconds in. We'll see what they can do on the second one. Going to the box will be number 40, Seamus Foley, the junior defenseman from Braintree, Massachusetts. Should be a 1 minute penalty. 1 minute for cross-checking was just the official announcement. And that will be the quarter ending 4-1 in favor of Union. We'll see you for the second. start the second quarter. First face-off win of the day will go in favor of the Thoroughbreds. Now having an opportunity to make advantage of their man up. So just under a minute to get going. Starting with one in the middle and a full range of players outside. Now moving into an empty set, trying to find this cutter in the middle. Shot coming from the wing, bounces wide. Looked like it took a clip off of Donahue's stick. Looks like we won't get any reset, though. Oh, ball will go on the floor, chased down by a Union defenseman. Wasting some time, but it will stay Skidmore ball. Now ball down to the far wing, no shot taken. Feed to the inside, shot. Won't be able to get any power on it as getting hit by a Union defenseman. Donahue coming up with the save. Patrick Riley will come screaming from the other end of the field, pick up the ball from Donahue, and make a big hit and put a Skidmore player on the ground. Still able to keep possession. That one's hyping up the Union sideline. And Union with an errant pass. Now we'll stay in favor of Union, deflected. Kip dodging to his left, feeds across. Then Hazen taking the shot across the middle, won't find the net. Starting with Shaw on the far wing, now gets passed up back to Hazen Pike. Pike dodges down, feeds him inside, won't find its target. Ground ball will go in favor of Skidmore, able to keep it even through a big check coming from Lombardi. It's Goodwin. Goodwin with the ground ball, carries it all the way down. Now another pull with a shot. Goes right into the stick of Donahue, bounces out behind for a ground ball fight. No goalie in the net, another big hit coming. No flag on this one, but Skidmore will still chase it down. Continue good defense from Union. Only 10 seconds left on the shot clock for Skidmore. Have to move fast. Dodge down the right alley, looking for the shot. Now we'll pass behind. A good check. Makes the pass fly high. Will be Union ball behind. Great interception coming for a Skidmore player. That is going to be number 30, Jude Avellino Jr. Getting the ball back for Skidmore, but quick turnover will bring it back in the Union stick. pass goes wide and will trickle out behind the net. Now ball will be picked up by Skidmore's Avery Stamps. Ball crosses the midfield line with number 42, Marty McFadden, sophomore defenseman out of Edmonton, Alberta. Skidmore's got to figure out something on offense. Only way they've got their goal is 1-2-man game behind. Union short stick defenseman playing very active today. Ball moves to the far wing, now back behind. No man to play him, but still not much space. Feed to the inside, finds its mark, shot, goal, number 7. Charlie Kessler able to put one in, and that's 2 on the day for Skidmore. Now 4-2, still in favor of Union. 9:31 left in the second. That's Brian Gonsalves. He is the first goal for Skidmore, coming up with a big assist. Face-off win easily for Pilato. He'll pass back to Donahue, and Donahue will carry it up to the 30. Feints a pass, will still carry past the 40. Going all the way past the 50, a loose ride for Skidmore, and he'll go for the shot. Sting, and it won't go. Skips wide of the net. A big sigh coming from the whole crowd. I think everyone wanted that one to go in. Some laziness by Skidmore there. No one really wanting to play Donahue. Shot save coming for Stamps. Clear comes top middle. Running it over the midfield line is number 17, Kyle Goodwin. Goodwin keep running it. Going to take a chance at the net. Goodwin shot. No one in goal, but still flies very high as he hits the floor. The chase down will go in favor of Skidmore. No room there. Great defense by Lazzetti. Another dodge shot. Big save by Donahue on an open shot coming from Charlie McFadden. Now clearing the other way. A pull on offense. Tries to hit a pass to Kip, but it'll be too low. Now skips out of bounds. Going back in favor of Skidmore. Stamps picks it up on the end line. Pass going up the far sideline. Now it'll run past the 50 and get to the offensive end. Subs on a new player, dodging down to his right hand. That's Caleb Lawson. Lawson won't find it, passes behind the net. Two-man game, this is how they scored their first. Won't find it here. Feed to the inside, almost hits its target, but skips high and will be picked up by Jack Lucy. Now looking to make offense on the other end. Lazzetti bounces a little bit too high and will go out of bounds. Chased down by Peter Kipp behind. Sorry, that might be Lombardi behind. Initiating up top is Emmett Lime. Lime feed to the inside, skips off the stick of Kip, and will go out of bounds. Stamps will pick it up on the end line behind the cage. Stamp long pass up the sideline. Finds its target, who will now clear it over the midfield line. Substitutes coming on. It will be number 18, Tim Blue, number 7, Charlie Klesser, and number 5, Jimmy Gibbons. Two-man game materializing behind the cage, trying to take advantage of the short stick matchup for Brian Gonsalves. And they'll throw it back up top to Gibbons. Gibbons' shot just barely goes wide of the net on that top right corner, but will be chased down by Skidmore. Beats his man, but a quick slide deters the rest of the dodge. Now starting behind, that's Gonsalves. Gonsalves' diving shot bounces inside that far post. I'm sorry, that's not Gonsalves. Get you the number for that player in a second, but a big diving shot to make it 4-3. Seeming like Union's been dominating this game, but suddenly it's going in favor. That'll be number 29, Nicola Mazoka. The attack from West Hartford, Connecticut. Union makes comebacks very difficult, being so dominant at the faceoff X, but it seems like Skidmore is fighting tooth and nail to get back in this one, and now maybe a faceoff to go that direction. But as I say that, we will stay Skidmore ball. I thought that was going to be a loose ball push, but staying Skidmore for only their second faceoff win of the day, and now a flag comes down, everything going wrong for Union at once. Union only 1 goal lead, 5 minutes left in the half. Skidmore will have a free play and then a penalty afterwards. They are 0 for 2 so far today. Starting the offense is Charlie McFadden. Dodging against Lazzetti. Foles. Now will pass it away. Now dodging from behind. A good check puts the ball on the floor. They'll need to get it back to start the penalty, however. They'll send it over. Peter Kipp will pick it up. Now a man up for the Thoroughbreds, looking to tie up the game with 4:21 left in the second. John Sula will go to the box for 1 minute. Over 2 on the day so far for Skidmore. We'll see if they can get one in here. Trying to find the feed, no good. Now looking for a shot off this wing. Feed to the inside. Whoa, will find it. Number 7, Charlie Klesser, putting in another one. A high bouncer going right over the shoulder of Donahue. Ties up the game 4-4, 3:53 left. And suddenly this game has become very exciting just in the past few minutes. Skidmore taking over. Pallato's been dominant at the faceoff X so far, but was unable to win the last one when Union needed it most to stop the bleeding. It'll be 3 straight goals for Skidmore. And Pallato will get the win backwards, and he will get the ground ball. Quickly jumped by the attack of Skidmore. Now we'll pass it upfield to Jack Lucy. Lucy will be able to settle it on the offensive end for Union, and we'll see what they can do to try to break the Skidmore streak. Midfield group for Union will be Zach Davis, Henry Quaidance, and Hazen Pike on the field. Davis is trying to start it up. Dodges to his left. Finds space, now spins back. Kip, shot. Looks like it got deflected by the pole of Skidmore. Now picked up behind by Lombardi. Again, working this pair between Davis and Kip. Davis now sent it to the other side with Shaw. Shaw with the short stick matchup. Going to his left hand, passes across to Kip. Kip feeding cross crease, won't find its mark in Henry Quaidance and bounces out of bounds. Another turnover for Union. Timeout will be called by Union. Both teams looking to talk this over. Union trying to stop the bleeding right now as Skidmore gets another possession. 2:53 left in the half. We'll see you for the last few minutes after this break. Skidmore starting with the ball on their own defensive end, looking to make a big clear to get an opportunity before the half ends. 2:50 left. Able to get an easy pass to get over the midline. Now they'll settle it on the offensive end. Union, 12 turnovers so far already in this game, and now they'll get a cause turnover on their own. The pair of John Sula and Thompson able to put the ball on the floor and get it back in Union's stick. 2:30 left in the half. Still tied at 4-4. That brings a total 12 turnovers for Union on the day so far, now 7 for Skidmore. Union summing on their offensive unit. It'll be the second line. Actually, a little bit of combination of both. It'll be Davis, Green, and Hazen Pike. Pike looking to initiate. Goes to his left hand. Sweeps across the top. Now Davis with a step down. Has the screen, but barely misses that top right corner. Lombardi out back. Picks up the ball. Pike looking to initiate again. Has the short stick matchup. Goes to his left hand. Sweeping across the middle. Shot. Bounces in. Hazen Pike bringing back the lead for Union. 5-4, 1:38 left in the second. Easy face-off win going in favor of Union. Now Donahue with the ball. We'll see if the ride for Skidmore can give him a chance. An attempt at a big hit on the sideline, but foiled by Taylor for Union. Now another timeout called. We'll take another break before finishing this half. Union looking to put another one in before halftime. 1:09 left on the clock. Shot clock with a difference of about 10 seconds. Dangerous pass behind, barely corralled by Mabardi. Now Kip looking for a shot. Sweeps across the middle, but his pass will be intercepted. That's number 12, Caleb Lawson, making another big play for Skidmore. Ball on the ground, heavily contested. A pile of players in there for both teams. Finally picked up again by Skidmore. That was David Koffler. Passed back to Stamps, now up this near sideline. 30 seconds left for Skidmore to initiate their offense, and they'll call a quick timeout. 25 seconds left, 5-4 in favor of Union. Skidmore starting off the ball, 20 seconds left to try to tie it up at 5. Ball behind the caves, working the two-man game. It's how they got their first goal. Pick's no good. Passes back to the other side, gets free. Shot bounces off the side of the net and will go out of bounds. Chased down by Skidmore. They'll have another shot. 4 seconds left. But down went Nikolai Mazoka. Got a hard hit and stayed down after that one. Some anger coming from the Skidmore sideline, thinking that should have been a penalty. Azoka got a pretty good shot off, but wasn't able to sink it on that inside pipe. Now he'll take a little jog off the field, and we'll finish off the last 4 seconds of this half. Skidmore will have to find a very quick cutter on this or instantly go with the dodge. He's going to go with the dodge option, sweeping around, and he sneaks one in the top pipe. 1 left on the clock. Union was just setting up their defense, worried about the cutter, but it was the dodge that did it. Taking his man one-on-one, able to sneak it in the top pipe on a backhanded shot. Now we'll have this face-off for formality with 1 second left and go into the second half tied 5-5. back for the start of the second half. Currently tied 5-5. Skidmore with a big push had 3 straight. Union responded with 1, and then Skidmore with a 1 second left goal wrapping around the back of the net, able to tie it up. We'll see what Union can do here, but they've struggled since really the start of the second quarter.
Never again.
Davis with the ball, and we'll get a flag down going against Skidmore for an offsides. They'll keep 7 on the field. Union with the free possession, but working a man down. Ball down behind the cage will fall into the crease and then be picked up by Avery Stamps. Now Union will go on the man up. This might be the spark they need to get a run going. Offsides against Skidmore will only be 30 seconds. Union very effective so far this year on the man up, over 50%. Skidmore starting their defense very tight with 5 men on the outside. Union looking for the cutters on the end. Now Davis with the ball. Sends it down. Exchanging with Shaw. Sends it across. Kip looking for a shot. Feeds to the backside, and it will go. Henry Quaidance sitting all alone on the back pipe will be able to fool Avery Stamps and get Union up 6-5. Back to the face-off X. Been a dominant day for Pilato. Only 1 win coming for the Thoroughbreds so far today. They've tried a couple different things, mainly just different polls on the X, but nothing's worked. Pilato with another win. Union's really been shooting themselves in the foot with their turnovers, more than doubling the amount that Skidmore has. Ball on the far side, running into 2 men is Patrick Riley. Has to pass it back. Now Lazzetti will finally run it over for Union to beat the clock. On the field with a little bit of a mixed up midfielder group. This will be Green, Davis, and Hazen Pike. Pike has the short stick, dodging off the wing, goes to his left, feeds across the crease. Won't find anything on the far side with Davis. Now he'll feed to the inside. Green, bouncer, goes off the pipe. Being chased down by a couple of players for each team will go in favor of Union. We'll get a reset on the shot clock, that going off the pipe, now 60 seconds. Davis tries to get it to Shaw, but the pass is a little too hot. Now a contested ground ball behind. Down goes Green, and we will get a hand up. Stay Union ball. Starting behind is Mombardi. Ball swings up top. Now back down to the wing with Kip. Kip dodging. Has the long pole, looking for a shot in the middle. Now feeds down low to Davis. Davis quickly defended. Now pass back up top. Shot. Big save coming for Stamps. And his teammate will get the ground ball. That's Marty McFadden. A big stop coming for the senior goalie out of Penn Valley, Pennsylvania. Looking to tie it back up is Skidmore. Offensive subs coming onto the field. That'll be number 7, Charlie Kessler. Number 18, Tim Blue. Along with number 12, Caleb Lawson for the midfield group. Blue starting out the dodge and going down the right side. He'll swing it behind. He sets a pick. Dodge comes back up. Now ball swings over to McFadden. McFadden sends it across. bounce pass goes a little too far for McFadden and will go out of bounds. Lazzetti will pick it up on the far sideline. Midfield group for Union coming on. It will be Matt Blasi, Matt DeSalt, and Emmett Lime on the field. This newly formed group. Dodging across the middle is Kip. He runs into a sea of green, and the ground ball will be picked up by number 17, Kyle Goodwin. Just another unforced turnover for Union. Been killing them all day. Skidmore with another chance to tie it back up. Long pass down the sideline. A little bit aggressive, but it will stay in the stick of the Thoroughbreds. Offensive players coming on the field. That'll be Jimmy Gibbons, Charlie Kessler, along with Matthew Pinicky. Gibbons is heavily pressured behind the net, but now a flag will go down. That's going against John Sula. Ball up top, initiating the dodge is Kessler. Kessler quickly draws a slide, now feed to the middle, won't find its target, it'll slowly bounce out. No one there to pick it up for the Thoroughbreds, and now going on the man up. They are 0 for 3 today, looking for their first. Ball picked up behind for Union. Another failed attempt on the man up. Patrick Riley looking for run it all the way over. Gets hit by two different players for Skidmore. Now one of them's down out of bounds. But Patrick Riley can't be deterred. Clears it all the way on his own. They'll have to blow the whistle as a player down for Skidmore all the way on the far side. Don't quite know what he hit, but he'll walk off on his own. Union looking to make the lead 2. 8:21 left in the third. Dodging across the middle, that's Davis. He's looking for a shot, but swarmed by Green quickly. Still trying to dodge to the middle. Now 3 jerseys around him. Ball finally hits the floor and picked up by a Skidmore player. Now passed up. A big hit, but rejected as another flag goes down. I think a late hit on the first player who picked up the ground ball. Ball finally goes down, picked up by Union, and the flag will go into effect. Pretty sure that was a late something on the backside of the play, either a slash or a hit. We'll see who goes to the box. It will be Peter Kipp, it looks like. It'll be cross-checking. Skidmore with another attempt. Man up again. Haven't been very successful so far today, but they're going to lock off a player behind. Interesting for Union to change the strategy after being so successful. We'll see how this works for them. Skidmore really trying to find this feed on the inside, but Union's doing a very good job at moving. The feed comes, but knocked down by a Union defenseman, and they'll get the ground ball. Great defensive play by Union to start this second half. Now Patrick Riley will again use his clearing powers, get it all the way down to the offensive side for Union. Just around 7 minutes left in the third. Green dodges down the left side, now passes back. That's Archie McAvoy. And the shot will go. McAvoy able to put one in, his first of the game. Michael Shaw, again, the pass from McAvoy. Putting it down, putting Union up by 2 goals. 6:31 in the third. Great look coming all the way from up top. Another easy face-off win for Pilato. He'll get a big check to his forearm as he does it. Now Pilato in a little bit of danger, able to pass it up to John Sula. Sula now carrying it over, making it past a couple defensemen, but will settle it down behind the cage. Offensive players coming on for Union can be Justin Green, Matt Blasi, and Emmett Lime for the midfield group. Lime looking to start with the Dodge versus short stick matchup. Pulls him all the way up to the 40. Splits to his left now, rolls back. Going to try again off the wing. Has a little bit of room GLE, but he gets a quick pull side and then throws a errant flip that goes almost out of bounds, saved by a Skidmore player. Now finally picked up again by Mombardi behind. Blasi now dodging, bodying through multiple defenders. Feed to the inside, a good check, puts the ball almost out of bounds, picked up again by Blasi. Green with the short stick, looking to take advantage. Under 10 on the shot clock. Green spins to his left. Feed goes too high for Lime and will bounce out of bounds. Ball in favor of Skidmore, 5:10 in the third. Skidmore's got to figure out a way to score. They had a very successful run to end the first half, scoring 3 straight and then able to get one more just before the end. But Skidmore struggling again with turnovers, especially on their man-up opportunities. See if they can calm down and figure out a way to score to get back in this game. Union firing on all cylinders defensively and offensively. Coming out of the locker room much better than they went in. Starting the ball up very high will be Jimmy Gibbons, dodging against Patrick Riley. He's going to his right hand. Now has to pass behind. Dodging around, has some space, gets in the middle, has a shot, takes it, but it won't make it to the net. Got blocked in front, looks by Patrick Riley. Now ground ball picked up by Union. That will be number 32, Chris Connolly, coming up with a big one in the middle. Quick turnover for Union, but they're able to pick it back up. That's Mombardi with it. Hazen Pike comes on the field. He'll be paired along with Henry Quaitons and Zach Davis. Dodge to the middle for Pike. He feeds to Kip. Pass no good. Now picked up. Big ground ball coming for number 21, David Koffler. Koffler will clear it on his own. Now barrels past a Union player. Has a chance at the net, but will elect to pull it behind. Skidmore now waiting for their offensive players. On comes number 12, Caleb Lawson. He'll be paired alongside Charlie Kessler, wearing number 7. And the last for the midfield group will be Matthew Pinkney. And another turnover coming for Skidmore. Skidmore just unable to avoid these. Now a quick clear for Davis, looking to shoot on his own. Gives it to Shaw, and Shaw will barely sneak it in that left pipe. And it'll bounce into the back of the net. 2:24 left, now 8-5. Shaw with another. Face-off win finally coming in favor of Skidmore. Their second of the day. Timeout called. Looking to talk things over. 1:44 left in the third. 8-5 in favor of Union. We'll be back after the break. Back on offense with Skidmore. They're trying to find their fire again from the second quarter. Pass up top a little bit high, but picked up. Bouncer goes right into the stick of Donahue. Another big save coming from him. Now 120 in the third. That's even one of the first real offensive opportunities we've seen from Skidmore in the second half. A lieu of turnovers have really made it difficult for him. Now Donahue will go over again. The offsides call will happen, but the ref counted the wrong way. They'll have to go talk this on over. Union had one player off the field in the box, so the ref did not consider him. They always say count forward, don't count back. We'll see. Yeah, they will determine it's white ball. Clearly on sides. Ball will be with Peter Kipp at the top of your screen. Offensive players for Union will be number 16, Matt Dussault, along with Emmett Lime. And then the other midfielder will be Green. Dussault looking to initiate, pulling his short stick defender all the way up towards the 40. Starting his dodge with speed, goes to his right hand, sweeping across the top. Quickly draws a slide, then rolls back to his left. Shot bounces off the pipe. Comes right back to him. He's swarmed by Green, but a savvy timeout coming from Coach Witherford keeps it Union ball. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Last 30 seconds of the quarter. Ball starting up top with Hazen Pike. He is the short stick defender. Other Union players bunched up inside, one behind the cage. Pike will go to his right hand. Passes back. Looking for a shot. That's Kipp. Kipp going across the middle. Doesn't find anything. Heavily defended by a long pole. Now it goes to Davis on the far wing. Davis sweeps across the middle. Looking for another shot, but he'll roll back. Find space with Kipp. Kipp's shot doesn't even make it to the net. Caught someone in front, and we will stay 8-5 going into the quarter. We'll be back for the fourth. back at the U for the starting face-off of the fourth quarter. A win for Pallado, both an actual win, but also will get one via violation by Skidmore, who for one of their first times using an actual face-off guy at the X. He moves the ball to Shaw, now back up to Patrick Riley. On comes offensive players. That'll be Zach Davis coming from the midline, along with Hazen Pike running out of the box. And now Quaidance will join them. Pike has a long pole matchup, decides not to test it. Back to Pike, he'll use a pick this time. Rejects the pick, goes to his right hand. Good defense. Pike with the shots, finds the top corner and stings another one. Now 9-5 in favor of Union. 14-15 left in the fourth. Face-off win, Pallado going to the net. Shot saved by Stamps. Quick clear coming for the Thoroughbreds. They need goals now more than ever, trailing by 4. Haven't scored since the first half. Heavily defended right at the midfield line. Carrying the ball is Caleb Lawson. He'll make it out. Now has a chance. Shot. Easy save there for Dan Donahue. And he'll clear it out quickly with Lizzetti. Lizzetti bring it down. Pass across to Patrick Riley. Riley tries to make a pass, but a nice check will put it on the ground by McFadden. Ball will be picked up again by Shaw. Now ball in the stick of Green. Green going to his right is double teamed briefly, but will retain single. Shaw coming up top, feeds across to Kip. Kip shot barely skips in. Caught a piece of Stamps on the way in, but still able to get the goal for Kip. Now 10-5. Sorry, it should be 11-5. 12:39 left. Shaw coming up with the assist. Five-goal lead for the Garnett Chargers, and another easy face-off win coming for Pallado. A long, dangerous pass to Sula doesn't make his connection, but a quick shot from Kip goes wide of the net. Union will reset on the end line and sub in their offensive unit. This time it will be Emmett Lime, Justin Green, and Matt Blasi. Feed down low. Kip looking for the shot. Hitches. Now he'll pass across the crease. Shot, goal! Michael Shaw dodging and making it on his own, completing the hat trick for the day. Union up 11-5, 12:02 left in the fourth. Union with another face-off win. Something on their offensive unit. Mount Blasi takes the ball. Coming on with him will be Archie McAvoy. Emmett Lime, send a pick. Off comes Lombardi. Lombardi won't find anything on the dodge. Now gives it to McAvoy up top. McAvoy feed to the inside. Kip turns around and whips it in. Now 12-5. Face-off win going in favor of the Thoroughbreds. They got 11 minutes to get back in this after a scoreless second quarter. Currently 12-5, 7-point deficit. Charlie Klesser with the ball. Gives it away to Tim Blue. Tim Blue pulls the short stick all the way up top. Defending will be Jack Lucy. Blue goes to his right hand. Passes down low, no space. Ball whips behind. Finding it, shot, goal. Sneaks within the top corner. He'll get laid out, but still get the points. That'll be number 22, Brian Gonsalves. Union with another face-off win. Right around 10 minutes left in the game. On comes Blasi. He'll be joined by Matt Dussault along with Mackay Taylor. Taylor dodges, feeds down to Shaw. Shaw sends one, but a good save coming from Avery Stamps. Skidmore clear up the far sideline. Had a wide open dodge, but lost his cradle. Luckily, his teammate will pick it up behind. That's Gonsalves. Gonsalves goes around, quickly met by a swarm of white. Now Gonsalves going again. Really just trying to take the entire team on his back right now, but a turnover in the middle of the field. Couple signals here. Skidmore got the turnover, but the whistle will be in favor of Union. Big check coming from a defenseman for Skidmore. Now it'll go back their way. That was number 42, Murdy McFadden, with the takeaway check. And it'll end up a goal on the other side. Number 12, Caleb Lawson, sinking another one. Now 12-7. Face Face off in favor of Union, but a big takeaway check puts it on the ground. Union will retain possession after a good ground ball coming for Thompson. Pass back to Donahue. Donahue will send it up to Davis. Davis going to get jumped. Good check on the sideline. Davis keeps it. Hazen Pike dodges, hits a swim move, now passes it behind. Ball whips around back to the other side. Shaw looking for something, doesn't find it, now goes to Davis. Davis looking to shoot. Backhanded pass to Kip, and Kip will sting the top right. Fitting in a tight window on the goalie's stick side. Now 13-7 in favor of Union. Ball on the stick of Donahue. Donahue will send it to his defenseman. Easily carried over by Lazzetti. Lazzetti dumps it off to the midfield. And Emmett Lime. This unit will be Lime, Taylor, and Green. Archie McAvoy pulling his defenseman up high. McAvoy dodging to his right. Shot blocked. Bounces all the way to the midfield line. Union will win the race to the ball, but it will be picked up by Skidmore. Skidmore now has a chance of shooting it. The shot goes high. It'll be chased down by Donahue. Donahue making a big play to get the ball back for Union. 13-7, now under 7 minutes left in the game. Quick clear with a pass to Emmett Lime at the U. Lime now pushing on offense. Kip backhanded behind the back pass for Kip. Then makes his way to Mombardi down low. Mombardi, no one really knew if that was in for a few seconds, but ended up putting in the shot. 14-7. Union with another win. Shaw with the ball on the far sideline. Under 6:30 left in the game. On the field will be Matt Balazzi. He'll work with Taylor and DeSalt. DeSalt starting it up. Going to dodge down the right alley. Rolls back. Gives it off to Shaw, but the pass will be missed. Trickles towards the midfield line. Shaw will get it back, but a check will put it down. DeSalt able to briefly come up with it. Falls, but will stay with the ball. Lossie dodging shot, save coming from Avery Stamps. Easy clear for Skidmore down the far sideline. They'll look to attack quickly. On comes the offensive substitutes for Skidmore. It'll be number 7, Charlie Kessler. That'll be Tim Blue. Tim Blue dodging versus the short stick. Quickly gets double teamed, but able to get rid of the ball first. Now, Skidmore player inside the crease will go in favor of Union. Easy clear for Union. Ball on the stick of Davis on the near sideline. Under 4:30 left in the game. Still 14-7. Davis with the ball. Union content with holding it at this point with the 7-goal lead. Now coming to under 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Taylor will start up the offense. Going to his right hand. Passes down low. Shot. Bounces wide. We'll see if it got any contact. They'll say no. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Green up top. Taylor initiating again. He'll take another one, but an easy save for Stamps on the rebound. Another goal coming for Justin Green with another one. 3:35 left in the game. Union switching it up at the face-off X. That's Luke McHugh. McHugh able to win the face-off. Picks it up on his own. And a long pass will go all the way out of bounds. That was Clayton Curie with the attempt. Stamps with the ball. Tries to carry it up. An errant pass hits the floor briefly before being picked up by McFadden. Another whistle going against Skidmore. Ball in the stick of Union. Bouncing pass finds the way for Henry Quaidance. Looking to use up a lot of the shot clock before starting up the offense. Couple new faces out for Union. Finn McGarity on the field, number 25. He'll play alongside Liam McGovern. McGovern, hits the floor. No flag going down, and the ball will be taken away from him. That's McFadden again. McFadden trying to hit his player on the breakaway, but it will now go back to Union ball. McGovern able to come up with a big clear. And a flag down. Ball goes out of bounds. Union will be man up. Union starting up their man up. Keeping their subbed-in guys on the field. Finn Garrity with the ball. Now passes up top. That's McAvoy. McAvoy running the point. Feed to the inside. Shot goes wide for McGovern, the senior midfielder from Wilton, Connecticut. Shot for Garrity gets deflected. Turnover in the middle of the field, but able to be picked back up by a Skidmore player. Under a minute 30 left in the game. Another ground ball on the far side. Union having a chance at this one. McAvoy gets put down. Some big hits being laid out by Skidmore. Skidmore finally comes up with a ball behind. Feed, shot, save coming from Donahue. Under a minute left in the game. Shot and score coming from number 22, Brian Gonsalves. And he'll be down. Looks like he's stretching out his leg. And he'll take an easy jog off the field. Now 15-8, under 45 seconds left in the game. Back at the face-off X. This time for Union, I believe that is Luke Tranner. He'll win it backwards, looking for the ground ball himself. Won't be able to get it, but a big hit being laid down by number 41, Jason Koch, the junior midfielder. Luke still fighting for it, and finally it'll go out of bounds. I believe that was off a Union stick. A late call will agree. Now under 30 seconds. I'm sorry, it will be Union ball. Swim move coming from Taylor, and he'll carry over. And Union will just hold this one as the clock runs out. Final score 15-8. Union coming away with another Liberty League victory to move up to third place.